Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you are all well. Today we are going to solve the problem Jagged Swaps. This is the fifth problem in the CP sheet by TLE Eliminators. Let's start. So you are given a permutation A of size n. You can do the following operation. Select any index from 2 to n minus 1 such that the ith index is greater than the I minus 1 and the ith is greater than I plus 1. That means this is 2, 3 and 1. I should be greater than the previous and it should also be greater than the next element. And then we can swap both of them. If this is, then we can swap this. Okay, determine whether it is possible to sort the permutation after a finite number of operations. A permutation is an array of n distinct integers from 1 to n in any order. You'll be given at most 5000 test cases. The permutation size would be 3 to 10. For the output, we need to print yes if it's possible to sort the permutation and no otherwise. Let's see. Let's suppose we take the second test case 1, 3, 2, 5 and 4. Where can we find this pattern? This pattern can be found at this position and at this position. So let's suppose I take the second position 1, 3, 2, 4 and 5. So we can swap them both because I and j, this is the I, this is I plus 1 and this is I minus 1. So we can swap I and I plus 1. It's written here. After doing this, this is the array we get, and for the same now 3 and 3 is the only element left where we can apply the operation. So let's apply the operation 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is sorted. So yes, we can sort. The answer would be yes, and it is yes. The answer is yes because it's already sorted. Let's go with the third test case 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So in the question it's given we can choose an index I from 2 to n minus 1. That means we can choose only in this subarray. So we cannot change the position of this. But since it is a permutation, so in a sorted permutation it is going to start with a 1. So the ARR of 0, the 0th element of the array should always be 1. Otherwise it will not be possible. Okay. So this case is what satisfies all. This is 5, so it's a no, 3 it's a no, 2 it's a no, and 5 it's a no. Now how can I say whenever the first element is 1, in that case it will yes, otherwise it will be no. Let's see, let's take a big example 1, 7, 3, 4, 2, 5 and 6. So the position that we can change are this 7 can be changed, this 4 can be changed. These two positions are there that can be changed. So I'll give 1, 3, 7, 4, 2, 5 and 6. Again we'll look at the position. So only 7 is there, right? 1, 3, 4, 7, 2, 5 and 6. Again 7 is there. That's it. Only 7 is there. So again we'll do it. So by doing this we can shift the whole this 7 to the last position 4, 2, 5, 6 and 7, right? So once the 7 is shifted we'll get this array. So this is another subproblem we have. You can write it 1, 3, 4, 2, 5 and 6. Now since 6 is already at the end, we can have another subproblem. This till the 5 one. The 5 is also at the last, so we'll have this small subproblem. That is 1, 3, 4 and 2. Now we need to get 4. Now since this is the biggest element in this array, so the previous and the next would always be lesser than this. This 3 is always going to be less than 4 and this 2 is always going to be less than 4. So that's why we can always shift this to the last element. That's why we can proceed forward by shortening the whole array. Once the 4 comes here, then the 3 would become the highest element, then we can shift 3, and once 3 shifted, 2 can become the highest element and so on. So that's why we can always sort the array if the first element is not 0. If it's 0, if it's 1, then the answer is yes, otherwise the answer is no. That's all we need to do. A small code, like we'll take the inputs. We only have one input in, and we'll input the array. Once we input the array, we'll check if ARR of 0 double equal to 1. If it's 1, then we will print yes, otherwise we will print no. Let's code it up. I have my boilerplate here. So we have given a single input n. We'll take the n input. Now we'll make the array. Making the array of size n. So we'll taken the input. We have taken the input for the array. Now if ARR of 0 double equal to 1, then the answer is always yes, otherwise the answer is no. Let's try the sample test cases. So it should be yeses and all the no's. So yes, let's copy and paste it in the submission tab. So submit, paste and submit. Let's see. Yeah, it got accepted. That means our solution is correct. I hope you got the solution and understood the approach. Comment down below what was your approach for solving this problem. Also, this is a series for all the problems in the CP sheet. Please watch all the other problems also. Like the video, subscribe my channel for more exciting videos. Thank you.